The actual process from the time that we applied to the time that we had placement was right around 6 months, so it went very quickly.
It was exciting, and we stayed in the hospital and took care of her. And I mean, it was nervous. We were very nervous too, still waiting for the papers.
We spent most of the day with her. She actually came over to our room. We had an adjoining room, and she assured us several times throughout the day that she knew what she was doing. She was happy that Alexandra was going to be with us. So we instantly bonded with her. We were the first to change her, the first to feed her. When she got up in the middle of the night, we were there to take care of her.
We weren't selective about race or gender or anything else.
And it's surprising too that not everyone knows that she's adopted. I mean, we don't share that with everyone. I mean, we don't hide it.
But I think she'll just always know we're not going to hide it, because it's nothing to be ashamed of, you know. I mean, she's our child as much as if we, had created her. I mean, she is totally our baby.
We had heard about people who had adopted internationally as well as domestically. We originally went into it thinking that we may want to adopt domestically, and ended up learning about all of their different international programs that they had available as well. And obviously we ended up choosing to go with China, and that's where we adopted our girls from. And the people there are well aware of Americans coming to China and adopting. And they're very excited and think that their children are very fortunate because they're going to receive a good education and get to come to America. But we've told everyone and everyone there that we were the ones that were blessed. We were the lucky ones to be able to end up with two beautiful girls that were going to be coming home with us. So
the waiting turned into a blessing because we got two children, and they're siblings, and they have someone for each other, immediately, and it's been really neat watching them bond.
It's amazing. They're identical twins, but their personalities are night and day. They're curious about everything, just like any other 2-year-old would be.
Actually, from the moment we saw their pictures in our referral, those were our girls.
I may not have given birth to them, but those are my baby girls.
Our daughter was very excited about becoming a sibling. She'd been asking for years and years.
It was really good news. We were so excited, but we only had a short time to prepare because the baby was due a month later. The birth mother, she's a very loving person and loves the baby, and wanted to make sure that we knew that. She reiterated that over and over, and she wanted us to make sure that we told him that she loves him, and we do, and we'll continue to.
It doesn't take a different kind of love, really. The baby is yours. You just love it, and so we just wanted to take home, another child that we could love and that we could provide a home for.
I probably was about 5 or 6 years old. My dad told me that I was adopted, and then as I got older, the story got more detailed. That your mom gave us to you because she probably at the time wasn't able to take care of you. My mom at the time was afraid to open up to her family, the reality that she was pregnant with me, and just with kind of the emotions and anxiety of all that, she ran away to San Antonio from Corpus Christi. And that's where she had seen a sign after a few days being here in San Antonio. She saw a sign for help with pregnant moms that needed help for the Methodist Mission Home. So she was sent here and taken care of and what have you. And they asked the moms to pick a name for themselves while they're here. And her name she picked the name Billy. So that was her name here. And the reason why she named herself Billy was it meant because I love you. It was Billy, B-I-L-Y, why she was here. And her name represented why she was here for me, because I love you. And it was a kind of an emotional moment for me to hear all this and know that not only was I given up to a family that would love me, but I was also given away in love at the same time because of love.
I can't keep the baby. I have no stable home, no stable money coming in, no transportation. I can't do it. So I didn't know what else to do but this. I don't think it's gonna be too hard because I got my mindset on telling myself one thing, and so it won't be hard for me to give it to Amy. I can't wait till I can give her the baby because I can't take care of it. I mean, I would love to, but I can't. I haven't got a GED or went to college or anything. That's what I want for him or for her is the best, and hopefully he gets it. He might be a doctor one day or something better than what I could be.
When I found out I was pregnant, I had no clue. I went hysterical. I was a mess. I was crying, and I just thought that, you know, I'm not gonna have any future.
Our neighbors, babies with diverse ethnic backgrounds, are connected with families who will provide them with love and care.
I think Methodist Mission Home really makes sure that this is their decision and that this is the best thing for the birth mom and for the baby before they even let them think about looking at families.
I thought about it and I looked at it in the many views of it, and I knew it'd be difficult for me, but it'd be the best thing to give me and the baby a chance for the future. Yes, I made a mistake, but this baby won't have to pay for it. And I'm really glad for that. And he's gonna have a good home.
Well, I don't think anybody could ever look at their own birth children and feel any different than we do when we look at our kids. In fact, the love is probably, of course we're biased, there's more love because we went through so much of a process trying to have children.
I made my mistake, but through my mistake I can enlighten other people's lives through this adoptive system.